Selamat datang di channel Atmaja Viral. Jangan lupa like, komen, dan subscribe agar kalian tidak ketinggalan video-video terbaru dari channel ini. Dan seperti biasa, saya akan berdoa agar kalian diberikan kesehatan dan kesuksesan. Amin. Welcome back, guys. Kita akan kembali lagi mengamati perkembangan dari The Beautiful Song Putri Ariani. Ya, kali ini ada reaktor dari luar negeri. Couple reaktor ini sangat-sangat kaget dan shock juga melihat Putri Ariani berada di Istana Negara kemarin di acara HUT RI. Wow, memang amazing, bahkan sampai meriah gitu acaranya. Dan kita lihat juga banyak tamu-tamu yang berdatangan dan terus bergoyang bergoyang saat Putri Ariani menyanyikan lagu Rungkad, guys. Dan wow, memang amazing sekali. Dan ya, intinya kita support, kita dukung talent muda yang sedang berusaha mengharumkan nama besar Indonesia di kancah internasional. Dan apalagi sebentar lagi Putri Ariani di 5 September mengikuti grand final atau menjadi finalis di AGT. Oke, dan intinya kita support, guys. Dan oke, tanpa terlalu banyak cerita, di depan link video original ada di deskripsi paling bawah. Yuk kita menonton videonya, let's go, guys.
Be performing for that celebration, and I'm very excited to see this. I love being a part of the culture a little bit, just to see and being open to their world, you know?
Yeah, it's a bit different for us, so thank you all for inviting us in. It looks so vibrant and colorful.
It does, it's beautiful.
Everyone
already.
is dressed so magnificent. And yeah, this looks like it's going to be a really cool time. Let me make sure I have the volume all the way up. There we go. But yeah, Jess and I, we are not musicians, we're not musical experts, but we are lovers of music and its ability to connect us all and inspire us.
We love listening to songs that have deep, meaningful lyrics, a positive message, or songs that just put us in a positive mood.
I'm sure this is going to put us in a very positive mood.
Wow.
That's what we're all about here on the channel, spreading positivity all around the world.
And as always, we leave links for the original video and the artist down below. Make sure you click it on those links. Support Putri, that's what we're here for.
Yes, this is on her official page. She's almost at 2 million. Well, she's like 1.6 million. Still, let's get her up there. Let's get this video up there. One day ago, almost 200K views.
Whew,
let's crank the views up on the official video. So even if you've watched it already, or this is your first time seeing it, after you get done watching this reaction, please, go back, add another view to it. And yeah, that's what it's all about.
Let's get into keeping the music and positivity flowing.
Let's do this.
Putri Ariani.
Wow.
We do only...
Awesome.
Like,
it's so beautiful. There's so many colors, there's so many different dressings, there's so many
everybody's in their nicest clothes.
Banyak keragaman budaya
standing up, and this is just a really cool.
It's like that, like when you're in it, you're watching a movie, and we'll say The Wizard of Oz, and she's singing the famous song and getting your attention, and it's rolling into the climax of the movie, and you're just like getting into it. She has that voice. It's just, it's drawing you in. It's so beautiful. I love that.
It looks like the subtitles just are not going to be there for us.
Yeah.
The auto-generated. She sung like 2 full verses,
and
all we got was, smells good.
Yeah. That's it.
I doubt that's what she said only.
Yeah, I don't know.
Kepada yang terhormat Bapak Presiden dan Ibu Iriana Joko Widodo, selamat siang Bapak dan Ibu. Selamat siang semuanya. Alhamdulillah, pertama-tama Putri mengucapkan terima kasih yang sebanyak-banyaknya. Putri sangat bangga, senang dan terharu sekali bisa menjadi bagian dari perayaan peringatan kemerdekaan ke-78 Republik Indonesia. Dirgahayu Republik Indonesia, terus melaju untuk Indonesia maju.
September 6th. We can't wait.
5th and 6th.
5th and 6th.
Yes,
Lima
I
dan
can't wait
enam.
either. I'm super excited. And I know that she's going to have so much support from Indonesian people. And they've already rallied around her so much. I think it's so beautiful. But in this time, like as she's singing that song, I'm just like looking at all the people. Like, first of all, I'm fortunate to even be a part of this. I'm thankful for YouTube and like the internet and like being a part of somebody's celebration across the world, you know, that we can't be there in person, but we can still be a part of it. And like I've seen all these people with their dress, and like when they got ready this morning, they had a purpose, like they're celebrating something. And I just wonder what's going through their mind, because I know that Independence Day, we think about, you know, the fun and the fireworks, and we have our own traditions kind of, but like when you really stop and think about it, it's like we have freedom because of what happened. And I just wonder what I would love to talk to a couple of people just to know what their experiences are and like how they feel, you know what I mean? Like,
And they have this culture there that's like thousands of years old, and you know, you get your independence back from people who've come there, and it's like you get all of that back, you know, it's yours again. You know, like we really just had like some old houses and stuff like that like we're fighting for a land that wasn't even ours in the first place, you know?
Yeah.
And so our Independence Day feels a bit different, I bet, than theirs does, you know? It's like, this was yours, this was your people's for so long, and then it gets taken away from you, and then you fight and you get it back, you know? And yeah, it must be a very proud moment for them
And just-
every single year.
like it's something that we're not used to. Like we don't have people that walk around with traditional dress. Like they don't have like a certain type. Like I would love to know what each headpiece means, like why they add certain things. Like I saw a couple that had like skulls on their shoulders and then skulls on their headdresses, and like just what the different things mean. That just makes me so curious about because I know it represents something, so that's why you put it on. But like that's just so, it makes me so curious. I would love to find out.
The closest thing we have is, you know, we went and visited a fort near here that's a few hundred years old, and there were people dressed up in old like military outfits there, and I think that's about the closest that we have. You know, but yeah.
Terima kasih. Lagu berikut ini spesial untuk semuanya.
I'm gonna turn the subtitles on when she's talking and turn them back off when she's not, because
that works out better, I think.
Kelangan kowe sing paling tak sayang, stop mencintaimu, gawe aku.
It's hard not to compare this to our own Independence Day, like Jess is saying, and like how this would never happen. You would never have the president there and a bunch of people there. It's just a very hard time for us right now, it seems like, as well. But even, you know, like maybe back in the hippie times in the 60s and 70s, you would have a lot of people in Washington, D.C., all gathered around. I mean, we've seen images of that.
Yeah.
And just
But still, you don't
what
see
song
the-
right now
you don't
would
see the
everybody come
government-
together and celebrate, and you have the president up there
Dancing,
smiling down.
too,
He
like-
knows the words.
Yeah.
And just, you wouldn't see this here.
Not at all. That is so cool. She just like got right into the middle of them
That
and
is
just
so
dancing
cool.
with them. That is so cool.
It looked like very high up important people.
It
too.
does. It does. That is so crazy. I've never seen anything like this in America.
Beautiful.
Putri Ariani.
of got lost.
Iya, sekali lagi tepuk tangan yang meriah.
That too, with the amount of people and the synchronized dancing, is a Super Bowl halftime or not commercial, but Super Bowl halftime. But like even so, I never have seen anybody like. There's not the.
That's weird to say that we will get together and celebrate a Super Bowl halftime more than we will our Independence Day in our country.
Exactly, and it's like there's so much division, I feel like, in our country, and I hate that. But like, you don't see the president dancing. You don't see the like all those people look like they were the higher up. There was the president, his wife, like they were smiling, like they were still like just kind of like, even if they were tapping their foot or moving their shoulders or something, they were all smiling. Everybody that we looked at that was so not somber, but like just very straight faced, they were all smiling when you saw them on that and that second one. Like they were all there to celebrate. They were all there to have a good time. I feel like there's just like a respect there. Like that is so beautiful.
It just shows
like,
that we shouldn't be so cut off from each other, nation to nation.
We
There's
have
a
a lot
lot
to
of things
learn.
that we can learn and take, and vice versa. You know what I mean? We all can share cultures together, learn from each other.
Yes.
And yeah,
Memang banyak
that's-
budaya ya
it
guys,
just shows right
sangat
there,
banyak
you
di
know?
Indonesia budayanya.
You wouldn't
could
see,
benefit
and it's
from
no,
that.
not downing. Like I love my country.
Mm-hmm.
I want nothing but the best for my country, as does everyone. You know,
Yeah.
you want to live in a safe place and a happy place,
Mm-hmm.
and so it's just, you know, we should spread out more and see these things. People who don't do reactions, none of my family, anything like that, friends that I know, they'll never see this unless they watch our video.
Yeah.
But they'll never see these things like this.
On
and
their
they'll
own,
never,
yeah.
It'll never stoke ideas within them and change perception. You
But
know.
seeing that it's possible somewhere, it's happening, it just, there's a longing for it now that I have. Like
Yeah.
you don't see an army general with all their stars and their dress on their uniform standing next to the president, and then our song comes on, or even like a pop song comes on that everybody knows. You don't see them dancing behind the president with a smile on their face. It's usually very serious. The president is just waving to the camera, being very professional, and I understand that. But like, let loose and have fun a little bit. It's
Because
about
they all do let loose
Yeah.
in their spare time. Everyone here likes to have fun.
Yeah.
So that army general, when they get off work, they go home, they go out with their wife or their family or their friends. They're dancing, they're having a good time. The president probably, you know, has a good time. It's just, we're scared to show it in certain situations.
Yeah.
And it's very like formal at a lot of those events like that. And
Yeah.
I would love to see all of us come together on the White House lawn
Yeah.
with the president up there, with some singer from America that's really popular at the time, like Putri is in Indonesia,
Yeah.
singing some song that we all know and love, and we all get up and dance together, and
That
we're
would
all
be awesome.
singing it.
Yeah.
The president can't help but to get up, doing some grooves like, hey,
Yeah.
you over there, yeah, I see you.
I feel like that would be very much a Hollywood movie scene. I don't think that
Yeah.
that would be real in real life. I feel like we probably would see that in a movie before we see it in real life, but still, we can dream.
Yeah, we can dream.
And we can watch more of these videos. This is so awesome and heartfelt,
was.
and I feel so thankful, I'm going to say it again, to be a part of it. Like, just to even be open to seeing it and being a witness to it.
Yes.
That's awesome.
It would have been really nice to like see the lyrics, because I
Mm-hmm.
love like breaking down lyrics, and you know, like us trying to fall under fair use all the time, making pauses, talking about things. It makes our job easier, you know, to fall under fair use, because we don't want to rip anybody's content off or anything.
Yeah.
So having the lyrics up makes our job easier. We can stop, pause about how the lyrics are speaking to us personally,
Yeah.
and everything like that. But it was still
Yes.
beautiful to
was.
see that moment.
And I know you guys are going to shove it in the comment section, and we love to see it.
Well,
But
that does help, but it is nice to see them as we're reacting.
Yes.
That doesn't help our case with fair use.
you're right.
You know? But anyways, we hope you enjoyed that reaction, and we'll see you on the next one.
Bye.
Oke guys, dan wow emang sekali reaktor luar negeri kapal ini sangat-sangat shock melihat penampilan Putri Ariani yang nyanyi di Istana Negara. Ya, sangat-sangat meriah sekali. Putri Ariani berhasil memeriahkan atau ikut memeriahkan HUT RI tersebut guys di istana. Ini nggak main-main guys. Putri Ariani dapat kesempatan menjadi pengisi lagu Rungkad tadi, dan wow sampai banyak sekali yang turun untuk bergoyang, untuk berjoget, dan ini memang sangat-sangat amazing. Ya, intinya kita support terus talent muda dari Indonesia Dan intinya kita harus majukan, kita harus dukung juga Putri Ariani di acara AGT nanti, di acara AGT di 5 September gitu ya guys, di 5 September. Dan harus kita support, kita dukung talent muda yang sedang berusaha ini guys. Dan intinya wow, amazing, gak ada kata lain selain keren buat Putri Ariani. Dan maju terus buat Putri Ariani, terus berlatih, tetap semangat, oke? Dan apa tanggapan kalian teman-teman? Kalian juga bisa tulis di kolom komentar tanggapan apa yang ingin kalian sampaikan. Dan sekian video kali ini, dan jika ada kesalahan kata dari saya mohon maaf. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.